Hello, everybody. Look at this. Down by the ocean. The sun just set. It was exquisite. I'll put a picture here for you of what it looked like when it was setting. I was up on the cliff up there. Amazing. So I was feeling really called to come down here tonight to hopefully channel for you the ocean beings like I said I would. In the video I did about Saturn re-entering Pisces. So like I said in that video, Saturn re-entered Pisces on September 1st, 2025, and will be in Pisces until February 12th, 2026. So we have this time right now when Saturn is in Pisces, and Pisces, of course, is very related to the ocean. And so there's something, not even totally sure what, that's so alive right now about, the ocean wisdom, ocean magic, like the softness of being able to just lay back into the ocean of, literal Gaian ocean, but also the ocean of the divine, the ocean of the cosmos. I don't know. And just it feels like there's so much wisdom we forget about with regard to, its wisdom, the ancient traditions of it, actually, on so many levels, including spirit level. And so as I briefly channeled in that initial video, I have this very, very powerful, long-standing relationship with ocean beings here, where I live on the coast of California, but also ocean beings. I've had very, very, very powerful life-changing experience with this ocean beings of in Western Scotland, on the island where my family's from. And just, the oceans are amazing. These beings are amazing. And it's a huge part of who we are. It's a huge part of who Gaia is. Go back to that original video if you want to hear a little more of my thoughts on that and Saturn entering Pisces. But for the interests of right now, I'm just going to sit down and channel. I will have my eyes closed so the view here might drift a little. But I'll try to keep it so you can see the ocean. You might drift up to the sky a bit, but that's okay. You'll probably have your eyes closed as you're doing this also. Okay, let's see what wants to come through. Okay, hello and welcome, everybody, friends. So as we shared in that initial video that Martha is mentioning, there is an entire literal world that we are so excited to, in a sense, unveil, share with you, help you to remember in yourself. And there's a whole series of things that we really actually want to share with you over time, perhaps both in these videos on this Martha's YouTube channel, and then maybe in other ways as well. There's, just to name a few topics, there's a whole remembering of course, our world itself, but also our ways of being, our ways of perceiving life, perceiving the world, perceiving this moment we're in, all of us, and also the medicine. So as Martha has talked about, the infinite realms, the infinite benevolent realms, each have a medicinal history, a medicinal tradition. So there's fairy medicine, there's ocean being medicines with an S at the end, because there are multiple realms of ocean beings. So mer people are very different from our realm, of course, though we are one with them in another sense, but we each have our own ecosystems, our own traditions, and they might overlap, but they're distinct. And then there's the inner earth medicinal traditions, on and on and on. You get the idea. So, and of course, the star being medicinal traditions. So there's a whole set of remembering of our medicinal traditions as well that we want to share over time. And just so much more, really. But today, what we really want to take a moment to be with is to continue on a theme that Martha has been channeling a lot in the last couple of days in various places, in the Stars Speak course, in the Ben Huis gathering this morning. This theme is arising that we want to touch on as well for all of you, which is the remembering of play and excitement and joy and ecstasy, the ecstatic dance of light itself, life itself, that everything in existence is, but in particular here in the ocean realms, it's very alive. Play is so alive, and you can see that, you know that when you encounter, for example, dolphins. But it's just true in our being as well, and you know, there's the stereotype, of course, of coming down to the beach to relax. And there's such medicine in simply being with the ocean mother, ocean, the Mama Gaia ocean, and all the beings of the ocean realms, the seabirds, the kelp, all the coral, of course, the fish, the whales, the dolphins, the octopusi, the pufferfish. You know, every being seen and unseen by humans, and just the ocean air is so alive, so medicinal, and also so filled with joy. So, for example, if you look out here, you can see these seabirds flying, and just feel them, feel us in them, the beauty. Oh, and there's some flying over them, and another set up here. Just feel that. Oh, and there they go. Look. The majesty, the joy, the beauty, the grace. Here they come again, turning around. Oh. And of course the humans, the dogs. There's more. There we go. And the wholeness of life that is every being, every creature itself. More pelicans. So, yes, so this theme that Martha has been channeling about is really the fact that all of existence, every element of the periodic table other than hydrogen and helium, is literally comes from nuclear fusion within stars. And as this reality comes more and more alive in you, in the cellular remembering and knowing of you, you become what you truly actually are already, but you are emanating it more and more, which is that you are the frequency, you are the existence of ecstasy itself. You are joy itself. You are play itself. So if you think of what nuclear fusion is within a star, it's like the ultimate version of ecstatic play. And as Martha has been channeling previously, that ecstatic play is what existence is. So when you see dolphins playing and jumping and they seem so alive and happy, they're not, that happiness and that joy doesn't come out of nowhere. It comes out of the reality that they are emanations of existence itself. They are literally made of those elements created within nuclear fusion, within stars, as are you, as is every particle of water, the sand, every particle of sand, the kelp, everything. And of course, the sun itself is a star. So you are a living, breathing emanation of the ecstatic joy, the play of existence itself. And that's part of what is perhaps easier to feel at the ocean for various reasons. It's perhaps a bit more unencumbered. There's nothing in the way. When you're here at the beach or the ocean, there are no buildings. And this kind of a setting, there are very few people even. And you just are with yourself, with your body, who is a being of Gaia, who is a being of star stuff, just like these waves, just like the pelicans, just like the sea creatures of every kind, just like this star called the sun, just like the moon. Everything is literal star stuff, and the ecstasy of the fun of it. So, again, we'll be back with many, many more, you could call them ocean messages, ocean wisdom messages. We would love to just bring you them one at a time over the coming months while Saturn is in Pisces, and of course beyond that. But this is really just so enjoyable for us to be able to connect with you in this way finally, after eons of hiding ourselves. And we'll share much more soon about our own world, about, again, those medicinal tradition. But in this moment, we would love to just leave you with this moment of taking a few moments to breathe this in, to feel it, to feel that as you breathe in and out, you are literally breathing what was created in nuclear fusion in stars. So you're breathing in the ecstatic joy of stars, the dance and the play of star stuff, starlight, light itself, love itself. And every time you breathe out, you're breathing out the ecstasy, the joy of star stuff. Anytime you look at anyone, you can imagine that ecstasy and joy of star light emanating from your heart, through your eyes, through your body, through your being. You are just a literal, you don't need to effort at all. You just are a literal being of the ecstasy of star fun, star play. As are we, as are all things throughout all of time and all of space. So you can imagine it. Stars actually created the oceans. Stars created whales. Stars created dolphins. And as we go more and more deeply into sharing our world with you, that will begin to help make sense why the beings of the oceans and the oceans themselves have an incredibly powerful relationship with, of course, stars and starlight and star beings and the star world and the cosmos. And Gaia herself, the land of Gaia, the oceans of Gaia, are in incredible love with the cosmos, which she is part of, which you are part of. And the stars are her family, her ancestors, literally, as they are yours. So it's an incredible ongoing reunion, rejoicing to be Gaia, to be ocean, to be star stuff, to be you. And so it is. Amen. And we'll be back again soon. All right. Go out and, even for a moment, feel what it is to just walk and breathe and be and emanate, exist as the reality, the truth that you are, the ecstasy, the joy, the love, the play of stars themselves. All right, see you soon. Okay, very cool. I'm excited. Wonderful. Thank you for joining me. I'm excited to do this series of ocean wisdom. Sounds really fun. I'll be back with more. All right. Thank you for listening. See you guys soon.